team. My name is Blair. Let me give you a wee introduction to myself. I've been doing SEO for over 3 years, white hat, grey hat, black hat. In general, I've got experience in doing majority of SEO forums, whether it's newer methods or older methods. In general, I've got a good idea how to do it, and I can easily do it for your site or sites alike, or social media. I've got good experience doing that as well. I have also a business which I do property designing. Just to give you an example of what I do, the current house I'm in, I bought for 95,000. It's now worth 685,000. I'm going to be, once I do a bit more work in the garden, turn part of the property into a container renting business. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but you probably have. You see trains going past the big containers. So I'm going to stick about 12 of those in my garden and rent it for 200 a month. I've actually already, to be honest, actually got a client actually lined up for that, which I find quite cool. But what I can really provide you is a premium link package or premium SEO service depending on what you're actually wanting or web designing. Advantages I have over other people you may get for this is I've basically got all the connections to get all the strongest links in the SEO community. I've also got my own premium links, which basically you only can get from me. I also have a friend who developed a really powerful Twitter ranking method. I'm not sure if you heard of him, but basically my friend designed a system which gives you social signals from Twitter which can actually rank up your site using a full page of Google. I did a bit of experiment on two of my sites. One of my sites went from page 2 to page 1, just using purely his actual links from Twitter, and also from page 3 to page 2. Obviously, the more you use, the better ranks you get. But in general, I was really impressed with it because I don't know how much you know about the last Google Go update, the biggest one. It was quite a big one, and basically what happened was all these people who built all these crap PBMs. You have the two extremes now, but you have the people who get a really bad quality domain with very little link juice, and then they make it beautiful. Then you get the next extreme, people who get a really good quality domain, but then they make it look terrible so it gets its index. I knew about one guy, he had 200 PBNs, all low quality, and at the end of it, he only had 20 left out of his 200. Which, what happened to lots of people in the SEO community, a lot of them actually, your sites went down and down so fast. I mean, it didn't affect me because all my links are high quality. So instead, actually, my ranks all went up because all the other people who had poor quality links and our services just dropped. And they might never get up unless they're willing to spend money on real quality stuff rather than the poor quality stuff we're using before. I've also had good experience doing web designing. One advantage you'll have over with me in comparison to other people is a lot of people who actually do SEO, they only use WordPress. I mean, yeah, WordPress is good enough, but it does have some flaws with it as well. If you only know how to use WordPress, you're kind of really restricting yourself. Because I mean, for example, I can design Joomla, I can design Shopify. Shopify, you probably heard of e-commerce, and Magneto. Magneto is a really good one. This is the reason I put it in my main money site. The reason for why was because I kind of always felt with WordPress that you always kind of see it as a blogging platform. You don't really see it as something you sell a physical product on. And I kind of always felt when I look around people's things when they use WooCommerce or whatever they're using to try and make it look more e-commerce, it still looks like a blogging platform. But with Magneto, it's actually designed for selling products, which is why I got more into it. And the thing I like about Magneto as well is in comparison to WordPress, you need always plugins to do all these jobs, but in Magneto, you can do it all yourself. You just get a theme, you can buy one or get a free one. It's really your choice. There's very little difference, to be honest, if you want a free or paid one, because you can do so much yourself with actually Magneto, because it's a lot better designed for people who actually know how to code and have skills. One of the things I always loved about Magneto is you can actually really go into your meta tags if you're big on that, because you can actually make a meta tag for each of your products. So you get each of your products purely ranking, then that'll be in the top page, and the meta tag will show up, which I always thought was a wonderful design. The thing I also like about Magneto is a lot harder to actually hack or break in WordPress because I mean, an average person in WordPress, I know it's a bit stupid what people do, but they have their username as admin, they put their password as passwords. I mean, any person can break it so easy, and they're probably using even the same URL as well. So I mean, it wasn't easy enough. being able to find the URL to get into it when they got the most obvious username and password. I mean, you can't fail. And that's one of the reasons I use WordPress for some of my sites, but not all. I kind of feel that WordPress has got quite a bit of flaws, so I don't use it for all, but I use it for some. The main advantage that I kind of felt with WordPress for one of its benefits, I don't know if you heard of it, is a feature in it called Jetpack Publicize. Publicize is now being called sharing, but I'm just going to call it Publicize because that's what more people know it by. Basically, what it does is it gives you 6 social backlinks every time you make a WordPress post. That may not sound much, but you can actually use that to get powerful traffic because you got your Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Path, G+, LinkedIn. So you got all your main ones. The only one I think you should add is YouTube because YouTube gives you good authority. And if you ever done much work on social media like me, you know that Facebook can give you crazy high amounts of traffic very easy. Because one of the things I've found myself is as long as if you do posts that are interesting or photos or videos, you can quite easily get many likes and traffic to your site a day, and you don't have to do much. It's not a case if you got to put hours and hours and hours of work. You just post regular, be part of the community on Facebook, and you'll get more and more traffic all the time and more likes. I done also a paid experiment on Facebook as well, which I'm to be honest about to sell an ebook teaching that. And basically, all I did was paid £1 a day, and for that £1 a day, I got 1,000 traffic to my site a day, which I thought was incredibly cheap. And for that, I made £200 profit. So to me, for £1 a day, £200 profit a month for doing very little work, I thought was quite cool and quite good experience. Another site I feel a lot of people don't really make use of is actually LinkedIn. Because a lot of people have the idea that LinkedIn's purely for getting a job or a range of other things. I think yes, you can use it to get jobs, but the things I use it for is actually picking up SEO clients and actually just chatting to my relatives. All my relatives actually have LinkedIn, so I find it a good chatting place, a good thing to boost your image and also get more clients. Because think about it from your perspective when you're selling cars. See there's a guy on LinkedIn you find who's wanting to pay £1 million for a car. If he pays £1 million for a car from you, actually got a sale and you found it so easy rather than having to do a lot of work to find this guy. He's already on it. You just find the guy, just show what he wants, and he buys of you. And I kind of feel if you use LinkedIn right, you can get great success. Another site I feel a lot of people don't make full use of is actually G Plus, because a lot of people don't seem to realize it's owned by Google. It's a social media tool, but it can actually give you good traffic and great ranking boosts. People in the past made a claim that if you get 100 followers or more, you can actually rank up a page with Google or 14 spaces. I was always intrigued if that was true, so I had to experiment myself a few times, and that was actually true. I used G Plus purely, and I went up a full page of Google. So I mean, if you're wanting me to build you G Plus pages that are popular for your car, your most popular cars, or ones that are just coming out, or any, I've got no problem doing that kind of stuff for you and making you have good success from it all. So anyway, I can do web designing for you. I've got a team of 50. I've got a business partner. I can get you premium quality links. I can design sites for you. I can, if you want, do email marketing. In general, any SEO thing, or or social media. I've basically got the experience and knowledge. If you want to hear more, then please reply back to my email. And thanks. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.